Hey Virgo, let's see what's going on in your love life. This is a tarot love reading for Virgo Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus, and for any of you lovely cross watchers dealing with a Virgo romantically. Now, please keep in mind, Virgo, it is a general reading. It may or may not resonate, and you are always welcome here to take what works and leave the rest. Just a quick reminder that if you'd like to get a personal reading, I do offer those through Etsy, and the link is in the description box below the video. So we're going to jump right into it today, Virgo, and we're going to see what could be coming toward you in love. First message coming out today for Virgo, I will wait for a sign from you. Interesting. So it kind of feels like you're dealing with somebody romantically where they're not really taking a lot of action and they're almost waiting for you to make a move. They're waiting for you to do something. They're waiting for you to give them the green light. Interesting. Let's see where it goes. Tell me more about what could be coming toward Virgo. I love you unconditionally. That's fascinating. Okay, so we're definitely dealing with somebody who has a lot of love for you, Virgo, but it's kind of feeling a little bit weird to me if I'm being honest, because it's like this card is saying that they love you so much, but then the first card is almost suggesting like they're holding back a little bit and they're not really taking action, which I'm feeling a little bit of annoyance, right? It's like they love you, so why aren't they doing something about it? Why aren't they showing you? Why aren't they taking some sort of action? Like, why are they waiting for you to make some sort of move here? It's interesting. Tell me more about what could be coming toward Virgo. I wonder if you are happy without me. Oh, okay, well, I guess this kind of explains in a way what's going on. So for somebody to wonder if you are happy without them, you must not be together. Obviously, you need to be separated. So what I actually see here is that if you're connecting with the energy today, Virgo, it looks like there is somebody where the two of you are broken up. They are obviously still head over heels in love with you. It is not over. They are thinking about you. They love you. They want to be with you. But it also doesn't really look like they're doing anything about it, right? They're kind of sitting back. They're wondering if you're happy and they're waiting for some sort of sign. And so it's interesting because it's like on the one hand, I think, you know, they want to be with you, but on the other, I'm like, but how do they expect to be with you if they're not going to take any action? Like it's feeling a little bit weird to me. And so it's very curious energy. Here's what we're going to do, you guys. Let's look at this person and let's look at you. We're going to look at their overall energy, what they could be feeling, what actions they could be taking. I'll look at the same thing for you and then we'll look at the outcome because I'm kind of curious, like, is this a relationship where you might get back together? Do you want that? We know they do, but what do you want, right? And I also feel like because there is a bit of a passive energy from your person, maybe this is something that's been frustrating to you. Like I'm intuitively feeling that maybe part of your frustration with this person has been that they're not very active. They don't take a lot of action. They kind of sit back and you're like, I kind of want you to fight for me. Like this could be one of those interesting situations where you're waiting for them to take action and they're waiting for some sort of sign from you that it's okay to do that. And then nothing ever happens, right? So it's very fascinating. So let's try to get some clarity by looking at you and looking at them. Okay, so we're going to start with them, Virgo. So tell me about this person's energy right now, please. The moon, okay? The moon represents things that are hidden fears, anxieties, insecurities, hidden feelings, right? Like, I don't know, you guys. I do think this person genuinely loves you, but I'm like, so what are they gonna do about it? Like, I'm really getting this message of like, okay, yeah, they love you, but like, what are they gonna do? Just sit on their butt every day and just like hope the universe is gonna magically bring the two of you back together? Like, where is the action? Like that's, I'm feeling annoyance and I almost feel like I'm picking up on your energy, Virgo. All right, tell me more about this person's energy, please. The Two of Pentacles, they're back and forth. You know, what do I do? Should I reach out to Virgo? Should I not reach out to Virgo? Their energy feels very unsteady right now. And I will say, you guys, with the moon as well, the moon can represent our hidden fears and anxieties. And so maybe your person has a lot of insecurities. Fair, we've all got them, no judgment. But like the problem is when you let those fears and anxieties determine your behavior. And I think your person is just almost kind of overwhelmed in insecurity and fear. And then with the Two of Pentacles, like the Two of Pentacles is not really somebody who's taking action. It's somebody who's like wavering. They're going back and forth. It's like one day they think, oh, maybe I should reach out to Virgo. And then the next day they're like, no, I got to wait for a sign from Virgo. It's very unstable. And the Two of Pentacles could also indicate maybe they've got a lot going on in their life as well. Maybe they're juggling a bunch of stuff. Maybe it's stressful for them. It's interesting. Tell me more about their energy. Queen of Cups, but they love you. I mean, we already know that, but thank you, Tarot, to reinforce that. You could be dealing with a water sign, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. I really do think this person is actually head over heels in love with you. That's why this reading is so interesting to me so far, Virgo, because I actually think it's not even just that they, I'm going to say something that sounds weird, but it's like not just that they kind of love you. Like, I think they are head over heels in love with you. And yet we're getting this passivity, this sitting back, this fear-driven behavior, this waiting to see what happens. But at the heart of it, they are completely in love with you. Oof. Okay, let's see what they could be feeling right now. Page of Cups. Okay, Page of Cups. So it is an energy of like a heartfelt confession. It can indicate somebody reaching out. But because it's a page, it can represent someone reaching out, but in a way that's more testing the waters. And so I'm feeling a little annoyed with your person's energy. And again, I think that's maybe how you're feeling, Virgo, because they might reach out. Like the Page of Cups could indicate that they do reach out, but it's not going to be what you're looking for, right? Like they might reach out and you're looking for them to, you know, fight for you, to give explanations, to tell you how they feel, but they might reach out more in a way that's a little bit more tentative, just kind of testing the waters. Like, hey, how's it going? And you're like, what the heck? Like, why are you texting me? How's it going? Like, you know, we're broken up. We're in this mess. Like, what are you doing? Why aren't you acknowledging the bigger issues? Like, I could see them reaching out and you feeling even more frustrated because of the nature of how they reach out. Because I think it could be tentative, like very testing the waters where you're like, no, like, I don't want you to ask how my day was. I want to talk about the actual issues between the two of us. Tell me more about what they could be feeling. The High Priestess. Okay, yeah. Very connected to you, very in love with you. They feel you are their soulmate. I'm being a little snarky here, Virgo, because again, I'm like, so if they love you this much, do something about it. That's what's coming to mind. Like, their energy is just like, oh, wobbly back and forth, but in their heart, they're head over heels in love. And I'm like, okay, so sure, you can sit back and be unsure, but like, how is that going to help anything? I mean, unless you explicitly told them not to contact you until you contacted them, but I don't feel like all of you did that, you know? I actually feel more strongly that you've been hoping that they would reach out and they're just not doing it. It's almost like you're waiting for them to actually step up and take action. And maybe this has been a frustration in your relationship, right? And you're like, okay, I just need them to do something that shows me they're not passive. And they might be failing at that miserably right now. Tell me what else they could be feeling. King of Pentacles, okay. Maybe you're dealing with a fellow earth sign, Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn. I mean, I don't know, you guys. This is a very nice energy as a standalone card. Their feelings energy is really nice, which is not surprising because we have talked about how much they love you. So I'm not surprised to see this, right? Like, we know they love you. We know they want to be with you. That's not the issue. Like, that's clear. We're not having a lack of clarity about their feelings. And I think we're seeing that echoed in the tarot, right? The issue is more like the overall energy for them, where it's like, we've got the moon, we got the Two of Pentacles. It's like that inability to figure out what they want to do, with the going back and forth, the figuring out what action they want to take. Feelings wise, we got no issues. We know they love you. The issue is the action. So let's look at that, okay? Next thing we're going to look at is what actions they could be taking. Can they break out of this passive energy? Can they not? Let's see. Tell me what actions this person could be taking right now. The Tower. I don't know about that. I'm going to have to pull more cards. The Tower is a big, big shakeup, you guys. Let's see what comes after that. The Emperor. Tell me more, please, about what actions they could be taking. The Hermit. Hermit's Virgo energy. I don't know, you guys. Like, the Tower, I'm getting tongue-tied here because the energy is sitting a little weird to me. So the Tower is a really big shakeup. So like, that is suggesting that your person's going to take some action to really shake things up. But the question is, in what way, right? It's followed by the Emperor, which is kind of an interesting one to follow the Tower. You know, the Emperor can be someone who's very confident at work. It's Frankie. Like, I just feel like maybe they shake something up in their life, but it's not like the right thing, you know? So maybe they figure out, like, I'm going to shake things up at work, but that doesn't solve the issue between the two of you. I don't know, I'm getting a weird vibe. It's like, again, they do something that they think is fixing the problem and it's not. And then the Hermit is unfortunate in this energy because the Hermit is someone who's in hermit mode, going in and not talking. So it's like maybe they do shake something up and they're like, oh, if I shake this thing up in my life, maybe it'll fix things, but then it doesn't. Like I almost feel, and you can let me know if this connects, Virgo, it almost feels a little bit like they're gonna shake something up and hope that you notice. You know, so instead of like directly going to you and initiating a conversation, because I'm just looking, there is literally no swords energy for your person. Swords are about communication in the tarot. We got none of that in their energy. There is not one, right? So instead of coming to you and having a direct conversation, Virgo, it's like they're doing these things that, I'm sorry to say it, it feels a little bit childish, right? So it's kind of like they're doing things in their life, like off to the side, and they're like, well, I hope Virgo notices, right? So maybe they get a promotion at work and they're like, I hope someone tells Virgo, or Virgo finds out that I got this promotion and maybe Virgo will want to be with me. You know what I mean? It's like they're doing things that they hope you're gonna be happy about. But it's like very passive, you guys. It's like instead of directly going to you, they're kind of doing things to get your attention, but there's no guarantee it's even gonna get your attention. And if anything, it's probably gonna frustrate you even more because you're like, why don't they just come talk to me? Why don't they have a conversation? And then guess what? It's like, they do things to shake things up. They hope you notice, but are they coming towards you? No, they're still in hermit mode. Okay. I feel frustrated. Like this person I think is genuine, by the way, but like, I think the biggest issue between you guys is their passivity, honestly. And I don't think that's attractive to you, right? It's like, as much as they love you, and I do really, really think they love you, I just feel like there's an immaturity and a passivity here. And that is a problem. Let's look at you. Tell me about Virgo's energy right now, please. 5 of Cups, yes. You feel very disappointed in them, right? And you have maybe been hoping for a mature partner who takes an active role in your relationship, and instead you've been dealing with someone who's a bit more passive. Tell me more about Virgo's energy right now. 8 of Wands. Okay, here's the thing, you guys. I'm actually getting the sense that maybe you're like happy this is over, right? Like I'm gonna tell you what I'm getting. The message I'm getting is that you may have got the ick, you know? Like I don't think, it feels like somebody who's just like really turned off by another person's behavior, and the behavior that we're seeing is very passive, right? Like you might be looking for someone where both of you are like really active and engaged in your relationship. And I just don't think we're seeing that with your person as much as they love you, because I do think they love you, but they're like very passive. And I think you maybe like put up with it for a while and now you're just like, ugh, I'm running in another direction, right? I don't know that you're interested in anything further with this person, if I'm being honest. We'll keep going. Tell me more. The Star. I think you've been trying to just move forward and kind of heal from this situation and then ask yourself what comes next. I see you looking forward. It's like moving past the disappointment. Tell me what Virgo could be feeling, please. 8 of Cups. Yeah. You see this imagery, right? Without me even saying anything, you can see what's going on in this card, Virgo. Emotionally, because this is showing up in your feelings, you're walking away. You're detaching. Like, I just think you got the ick and you're like, do I want to spend the rest of my life with someone who's passive in our relationship? No. So I'm walking away. I'm moving towards what I actually want. Tell me more, please, about Virgo's feelings. 10 of Pentacles. Yeah. You want stability. You want someone you can build a life with. And I think you feel confident that you can find that somewhere else. Tell me more what Virgo could be feeling. 10 of Wands. Yeah. Because this is actually, in this reading, the most perfect card to show up, Virgo. And you might know why if you're familiar with the tarot. You might already know where I'm going to go with this. But 10 of Wands, you know what this is? It's a card of being completely weighed down. And I've talked to you about this before. The card is about somebody climbing up a hill, doing all the work and being exhausted. Is there somebody else there? Is there another person who's helping them? No. And what I think that I'm scandalized on your behalf, Virgo. I feel like what this represents is that this is what this connection felt like to you. Like you were always the one who was doing the heavy lifting. Like you were always the one who was like putting in the effort, being the active partner, doing things in the relationship, making things happen while your person was just kind of sitting back. And I think the 10 of Wands is just acknowledging and being like, you're exhausted and you're fed up with it. You have no interest in doing that anymore. I think you're completely over it. And I know we're not even done the reading, but I gotta say, with what I'm seeing so far, I do not see this being a situation where you're going back with this person. And funnily enough, it's like they can spend the rest of their life waiting for a sign from you, Virgo. And I just don't think they're gonna get it, because I just don't think you're into this, right? I don't think you're into this. So let's see what actions you could be taking, please. Queen of Pentacles, yeah. This is you focusing on your own life, building stability, and being the confident, empowered person that you are. Tell me more. Judgment, yep. Asking yourself what you really want and what's gonna make you happy. Okay, I'm gonna tell you what I'm intuitively feeling. I actually feel you're gonna meet somebody so much better very soon, if you're not already with somebody. Like I'm getting a very, very strong energy of power couple vibes. Like I'm getting a very strong energy of, like again, I don't think you're into this. I don't see you going back with this person, Virgo. I just don't, based on this energy. And I think because you're so detached from it, I'm getting goosebumps. Like I feel very quickly you're going to be meeting somebody who is almost like the complete opposite of this person. It's like they're active, they're engaged in their life, they're passionate, they have goals. And another thing with this person, you know, this is just like my thoughts. I feel like when someone's passive in one area of their life, in my experience, not to put it on everybody, but I feel like that energy kind of tends to show up in all areas. Like somebody who's passive in their relationship is probably also passive in their job and other things, right? So another thing that may have frustrated you with this person is that maybe they didn't have a lot of goals or dreams or ambition. And not to say that everyone's looking for an ambitious partner, right? Everybody's looking for different things. But the thing that I think was frustrating to you is that we've spent a lot of time talking about this passive energy. And I actually feel like this passive energy for your person, it didn't just show up in the relationship, it showed up in other areas of their life. And I think you're like, that doesn't fly. I don't want that. And now I just feel there could be somebody so much better coming your way who you're way more compatible with. Tell me more, please, about what actions you're taking. The Magician, yeah. I mean, I'm getting really big power couple vibes. I really am. Like, I get the sense that you're a go-getter. You're putting yourself out there. You're living your best life. And it almost feels like this person was probably dragging you down. And so when the two of you ended things, however that happened, I think you realized like, yeah, that was not good. That was dragging on my energy. And I want to be clear. I'm not saying this person is a bad person at all, Virgo. I am sure they are a lovely person. And obviously they do love you very much. There's a mismatch here though. I think big mismatch in terms of goals, dreams, desires, energetic mismatch. Like I'm getting the message of like, one person who wants to stay in bed and sleep until 11 a.m. on a Sunday, and the other person, maybe you in this scenario, who wants to get up at 6 a.m. and go for a hike, right? And then have a coffee and look at the sunrise. Neither is right or wrong, right? It's different. There's nothing wrong with staying in bed till 11. There's nothing wrong with going for a hike at 6 a.m. But do you see how there's going to be an issue though? Like it's like, I just don't think you and this person matched energetically. Maybe that's what the big message is, right? So just based on what we've seen, they might want you back. They might be passively trying to do things to get your attention. I don't think it's working. I think this person is probably going to be waiting for a sign for a very long time because I don't really see them taking the right kind of action. So let's look at the potential outcome here. The Lovers, yeah. So here's the thing, you guys. The Lovers, I do think you have feelings for this person, by the way. They obviously love you. I think they probably love you more than you love them. Anyway, it's neither here nor there. But I do think there was love here. Obviously, if you guys dated, there was something that brought you together. But you know what the Lovers is? It's also about choice. It's about being like, okay, sure, there's some feelings here, but is this truly what I want? And I feel like the outcome is saying, like, you have a choice here to make, Virgo. You can choose to get back with them, or you can choose to move forward. My sense is that you're moving forward. I don't see you reaching out to this person. I don't see you giving them a sign. I actually think very soon, like I said, if you're not already with somebody, because you're choosing to detach from this situation, it's essentially opening up the door to someone so much better to come in. And that's what I think is happening for you. So yeah, I mean, is this a reading about getting back together with this person? No, that's not the energy today. The energy to me, I just keep getting like, I don't know, they did something and you got the ick, and I think you just can't recover from it. And I just don't think they're going to take any action that's going to move you guys in that direction anyway. So the reading is more about you moving forward and moving towards the love that you truly want and the kind of partnership you truly desire. I feel it's coming in, you guys, you know? I just feel like something is very close for you. Like romantically, something really good could be happening soon. Not with this person, you know, not with them, but like brand new opportunity. That's kind of what I feel, you guys. So I'm going to leave it there for you. If you enjoyed this reading, you know what to do. Give me a big thumbs up, hit that subscribe button and notification bell. If you'd like to get a personal reading, I offer those through Etsy. The link is in the description box below the video. And of course, I wish you love and happiness, and we'll talk soon. Bye, guys.